Hey ho. Um, Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm gonna show you a Tech2 PI planetary production planet, which you can then manufacture your tier 1 goods into tier 2 goods. The reason is pretty simple. You are a bit more efficient having a production planet and then farming planets. I'm producing construction fuel blocks. I'm doing that for industry because you need them for almost everything. Also, if you look here, also for my own or corporation industry, and those are needed for a lot of stuff. Also, if you look here for industry, for a lot of ships and items, especially ships, they are needed in the Tech 2 production, and yeah, I'm gonna produce them, and let's get started. First of all, a production planet should be planets with the lowest radius you can get because making links is gonna eat a few more resources. And for that, I choose the system with also the planet with the lowest system. Usually, also barren planets have very low radius, and I'm just clicking through the planets like to check which one has the lowest stuff, like show info under attributes, and then you can see it here, this planet 4 and stuff like that. Um, yeah. You also see then here like I already launched a command center upgrade, and for production planet it doesn't matter where you place it. Also like I don't care if I place it on this deposit or I don't care if I place it directly on that. It absolutely doesn't matter. Um, my personal setup is I already upgraded it. That's perfect. It's gonna working with two launch pads. And I'm gonna also, and then I'm just putting for Tech 2 production, I only need those basic industrial facilities, no advanced industry facilities. And for that, I need four resources. And what I'm usually, also for that, I need two resources for the Tech 2 ones. And what I'm usually do is I'm building two launch pads and putting one resource in each launch pad. And what I'm also do is I'm gonna show the trick later. Is I'm putting at the beginning in one launch pad, splitted the resources and assigned them to every fabricate, and also putting into the other one, like split it, like half and half, the resources and put it also to the other fabricates. The reason behind that is that you don't need to think if you put in one launchpad that resource later or the other one. So for the beginning, I'm building two launchpads. And then I'm basically just putting like I'm trying to get like 10 fabrics on each side, also like to have it a bit like sorted. But you can also say try to get as much factories as much as possible on the planet. So let's start getting counted, and not that I'm doing bullshit. I'm clicking here. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's try it on the other side. And if we have something over on power grid and resources, it's fine. By the way, I have also command center upgrades on 4. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, huh? 3, 6, 9, 3, 10, and now we can just try to get one here and one over here. So it should be like 11 per side, and then you're just connecting them like this, for example. Then connecting them with each other and those two. Okay. If that does happen, you just need to put one out. Then this one, then this one, then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Don't make too much links, they're eating up resources. And it's looking good. Then you click on submit. And now you're telling your fabrics in which launchpad they should go in. I'm also doing like that all, also like departing them, like everything on the right side in exclamation marks is going into that launchpad, and everything on the left side is going into that launchpad. So construction blocks. That's a bit. You need to scroll a bit around. Uh, if I would be able to use alphabet, I would be better, and then you just double click or you click here and then install root, and then it's actually running a bit like the P1 setup. And then, yeah, I'm clicking here and here and here and all those. So, and here, like I mentioned on the right side, here it's going into this launchpad, and this launchpad, then from here to here. And this. And this. And now you need to put in the stuff. I think I'm just gonna make a shortcut when I'm collecting that. I'm just flying to the planets and collecting that like in the Pier 1 production guide. 1 second. Just a reminder if you don't know how to collect the stuff. You can just warp to the custom office, and then you can start collecting them. That's also the reason why you fit hyperspatials on your Tier 1 hauler, otherwise the warping distance are driving me crazy. And then you're just collecting them in, like click on transfer, and then you put it in your hangar, and then so on and so on, and then you fly to the launch pad. Okay, then welcome back. Then you click on access, and then you have two launch pads, and then what I'm doing is like I'm putting like I don't know, like um 8.300 transfer into this one, then transfer into this one, and 10,000. Nah, come on. Into this one, then like half into this one. And what you now can do is you don't have to stay here on the structure anymore. Is that you're warping back to this tutorial. And now you click on your launchpad and now you're routing your stuff from your storage um, into all the fabrics. What you can, also there are people that are um, putting like only in one launchpad everything, but I don't care if I put in, also that's what I mentioned before was like I'm just putting it like all of them like into also like for the reactive metals I'm putting like for the construction blocks I'm putting like the reactive metals into one launchpad, but I'm routing all resources so I don't have to think in which one I exactly put them in. And what you see now is that you are, by the way, you can leave the planetary thingy pretty easy. Submit, and you can actually stay docked. What you see now here is when you're routing out of the storage is, by the way, the reactive metals, and you see here on the fabrics, you see that they are half. That was just a docking animation that they one are orange, and then you can just route them here. Those resources are like this and this. I'm just doing it with reactive and toxic metal, like mentioned again. That I'm able to just throw all of the reactive metals in this one and then or in this one, so it doesn't matter. I'm just splitting it at the beginning to make the trick possible, so that I don't have to think later. Like then then this, then this. And that's for this launch pad. And I'm also doing the reactive metal thingy over here. Like now I have to remember I'm just making this side first, then this side first. And if any smartass is coming now around, "Well, but you're moving them doubled." Nah, I'm not moving them double. It's just like I don't care in the future if I put all reactive metals into this one or the toxic metal into this one or toxic metal here. Or this one. It's just like you also see by the way it by the percentage. This is like the control thingy, the percentage number should be here like at 3% and then you've routed them in. Like this. Okay, there are already 3%, then put it in here. Like here 3%. Here 17%, that's fine, because the materials are going through here. And you also see, and this, and this, and this, and this. That's because here also resources are going through. And this is also saturated, I think. If not, if I'm a bit unsure. Who cares if you route it again? and this, and then you can click on submit. And now you're routing your toxic metals from here to here to here to here to here to here. What are you missing? Ah, you're missing toxic metals. To here to here to here. What I'm also now doing, it's like the same again, like but from this here, from this here, from this here, then this, this, then this, and then this. Then this. By the way, I'm also also my setup is a bit like that you're doing it every 24 hours, and what you see now here is that they already starting production, and then you can just route them here, from here, from here, then this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Then you can click on submit again, and you're doing also the toxic metals from here to here, to here, to here, and to here, to here. And if you want to check it, like routes incoming, okay, that's looking good. And then you can click on submit, and now it's running in the background. I'm just gonna show, I think it's actually enough because now it's running, and then you can just fly towards the custom office when they are finished, and then you just put in the tech 1, the tech 2, the construction blocks. And what you do now is, in the future, is like you're flying towards the stations, and then you put just all the toxic metal into one launch pad, and you don't have to think about it anymore because every launch pad is now delivering to every material, to every fabric, also to every factory. So, yeah, like I mentioned earlier. Sorry, it was a bit late and I was a bit tired. I hope it was okay, and I hope I could help you to expand your industrial ambition or supporting the corporation or whatever. If he's not active or stuff, like ask our industrial manager or stuff like that, or sell it to corp buyback or whatever. I just wanted you to show that. It's a nice way to make passive ISK. I'm just also gonna set up the next planet. So, yeah. I think if you guys want to see it again, but it's just clicking work and I just set it up live, so I think it's all good. I'm just letting it like a 20-minute video. So then, I wish you all a good night and then see you.